Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Darksiders II. I'm Neg Primer and we are headed in the Lost Temple, I believe is the name of the place. So it didn't save, actually, the progress I got after talking to him. So we actually, I went through and leveled up the sword again, but it's not exactly the same as it was. See, it's doing cross damage now. I was hoping to get some health on execute damage out of it, but it wasn't liking that. So there's a chest over here. So today, I guess the day this will be going up is actually Back to the Future Day, or whatever the hell they're calling it. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are using it as an opportunity to compare, you know, where it thought we'd be and where we actually are, and saying that there's a huge disparity. And there's certain things that are missing. We don't have flying cars, which will never happen because the idea of flying at cars is kind of a stupid one. Cars are dangerous enough without flying around. And then the big thing that we're missing that I'm really disappointed in, no, not the hoverboard, because that would be pointless. It's actually the dehydrated pizza. I like me some pizza. I want to be able to cook it on the go like that. Although, just because it existed doesn't mean it was any good. I believe it was actually Pizza Hut in there. Sorry, I just moved my mic closer to my mouth. Hopefully that's not going to result in drastic problems from before. See, and I'm destroying these crystals one at a time. Let's attack this maybe. And let's also hit these. Let's actually hit them. No. Oh. I got nothing right now, people. Nope, come on. Go in there. You jump off. There we go. It's complex multi-part strategy. Yeah, so like I said, these videos thus far have been unable to monetize. Oh hey, it's another one of these guys. Hello. Damn it! I'm trying to kill that floating guy. You guys are harassing me. Wow, okay, that was super effective. But they also didn't really predict that we'd have cell phones. That, like, just... That's the one you kind of got to go to anytime anybody talks about it doesn't feel like the future, is you're walking around with a supercomputer in your pocket at all times. To the point where people have become so addicted to them that they have a hard time putting them down. And like I said, that's just something I'd keep in mind. Oh, hello. Sorry, I saw that there's this up here. I cannot get up there until I have the key for the other side. Oops. Like, there's not very much stuff that predicted that that would happen in our lifetimes, as I mentioned. it's a, if you go back to the 60s, freaking machine that was capable of adding two numbers together was the size of a room. Okay. There are some things that predicted it would get smaller, but not really too much that predicted it would be that small in our lifetimes that was made before, like, the 80s. Before, like, Blade Runner, really. And Blade Runner, I think, actually wasn't even in our lifetime. I'd have to remember what year it actually takes place in. But, I think it might have been quite a bit before our lifetimes. Or after. I know I said before. Hello. There's a cave here. Good thing I jumped down here. Maybe. The chests don't really have any one thing worth a lot. But they do have, I mean, those items, you know, you can use them. Theoretically, you could get a good one out of there. Down. Up. Nope, nothing. Okay. Oh, there it is. Nope. Stop. What are you doing, Death? Okay. Oh. Gotta wait for this to regenerate. See, I didn't mean to actually knock him over there. I was trying to knock him into the water. Like that. Oh, are you kidding me? Not like that. Okay, so we got another one of these guys. These have kind of interesting heads, if you look at them. They almost look a bit like the, not quite, but they remind me of the aliens in Fifth Element. I don't remember what they're called. Not quite, but there's definitely a certain resemblance there. Of course, it's been a while since I've seen that movie, so it might not look anything like him. That should bring the bridge up. Yeah, people, there was a new Star Wars trailer came out. I did not watch it. I have no plans on watching it. I want to see the movie. I don't need anything building hype up for me. There's a lot of... it's just kind of spoilery at this point. Like, I don't care if there's actually if nobody considers what's in the trailer to be spoilers or not. I haven't actually paid enough attention to get that out of people. But why do we feel the need to know all of the information? about the movie before the movie comes out. I want something exciting. It sounded like something was happening over here. Yeah, I get really sick of all the information overload we get about games, about movies, about pretty much everything but TV shows, actually.
Impossible.
Yeah, like I said, I can't do it anymore. I don't know of any possible way I could. At this point, there's nothing that could get me more excited than I already am. And I'm actually not that excited. Wait, I'm trying to destroy the crystals. There's a crystal down there. Yeah, get off. I'm actually, yeah, like I said, I'm actually not super excited about Star Wars. However, I am gonna see it anyways. I've seen all 6 movies in theaters. I'm not old enough to have seen the originals in theaters. I'm nowhere near old enough to have seen the originals in theaters from when they originally came out. But I did see the special editions when those were released in theaters back in '97. The 20th anniversary. So we got one of the gates down.
Impossible.
That's... How do I get the second gate down? Oh, you know what? I bet you taking this off. Yep. Okay, I'm back on track, people. Neon Genesis Avenge at Dawn. So that's the whole reason I had to come over here. I'm gonna jump into this hole and see if there's anything down here worth going after. Yep, another chest.
I cannot. Impossible.
Yeah, Star Wars. So, a lot of you are probably asking how I cannot be super duper excited, and it's. I don't know if you people remember the prequels or not. If you do, then that's not really a question you should be asking. Because you should remember how excited everyone was for the prequels. And then just garbage. It was all just garbage, Dick. Just terrible. No, they're not the worst things ever or anything like that. Don't be hyperbolic. But they were not good. They were they were different movies. They weren't really Star Wars. Yes, how could that be? They got Jedi and all that stuff, and it's like, well, Jedi. Damn it! Damn it! The way prequels made Jedi makes no damn sense, and they kind of just tried to fuck over the EU, the expanded universe. There were plenty of stories of the Jedi having wives and families and all that. And the idea that love is what destroys the Jedi is kind of stupid. I actually always found it really interesting in the new Jedi Order books. I didn't read too many of the EU books. I tried reading a bunch of them. I got through the entirety of the new Jedi Order. The Thrawn trilogy. Any of the Thrawn books, anything by Timothy Zahn, really. And that was most of what I got through. But, yeah, there was stuff in them about Jedi having wives. Luke has a wife. Not in the new movie. In the, expanded universe, which is now no longer canon. It's no longer official canon, which is interesting because there are books out there that are better than the prequels. There are books out there that are worse than the prequels. There's also the Mass Effect series of games, which is better. The worst Mass Effect is still better than the best prequel movie. Say what you will about any of those games. Which is an interesting point I should make to myself, actually. Alright, so let's do this. It doesn't want me to take this with me. You jerks. Nope. Because I gotta fight. It's gonna be a big fight. You think all these helmets on the walls are just there for decoration? See, I still don't have my chaos meter or whatever filled, my Reaper form filled up. Are you coming out? Ah, they're really gonna come out one at a time. Man, I'm thinking about Witcher 3 a lot. I had a good conversation about it today with someone. Hello. About the expansion that came out. They were talking about they haven't had a chance to play it either. I'm like, yeah, I want to play it. I don't know how people would feel about me playing that without playing all the way through Witcher 3 again. Because you all didn't see me play through Witcher 3. But I might just do it anyways. I might do it on my own, actually. Something I haven't really talked too much about, but this is a little bit exhausting at times. It would be nice to have a game on the side that I can just play for fun. Cause yeah, I'm not generally the most vocal person. If I'm not recording this, I actually lose my voice. Because I can go for days without talking. I don't have Reaper form. Stop telling me to use Reaper form when I don't have it. Ow. And look at my health regenerating though. I've played this in the past and I've had a really hard time getting through this. But since I'm using so many health regening skills, I don't have to worry too much about it. I just have to try to dodge every once in a while. Not like that, but actually trying to dodge. That one. There's just that one, that's all that's left. And then two of these guys. I will actually use a health there. Oh! Jeez. These guys. Occlusion! See, this crits do massive damage with that, yeah, with that. I should be using it more often, I think. My secondary weapon, whatever that possessed sword is. The glaive. Is what they called it. This actually doesn't show up. Hopefully it's this one, unless you beat it in a certain time. So there's actually a chest there that you can never get. I hope it was that one. It doesn't really matter if it was or not. This is a cool little sequence right here. That's a little Rails camera segment. As opposed to the more cinematic moments we'll get elsewhere. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heal up a bit. Alright. Take that, you little bee. I'm not really sure, like they have this whole system here. Jordan compass. I believe that's what we were looking for Karn. Yeah. I'm not really sure why they dump all of this on the ground. I think they wanted you to be able to select what armor you wanted to pick up and stuff. So you didn't just pick up everything, kind of like a Diablo style loot. But it's not needed. Put this guy on here. Climb up this wall. What's this? That's another one of those guys. We're actually going to jump down here before we move on. If I jump any further down, will I die? Or will I wind up back somewhere? I think I'll die. It's a bit hard to tell. I'm really exhausted. Not like right, well, kind of the second. But as a general rule, I'm really excited. So, sometimes I just want to play games for fun, you know? And recording for you guys, I enjoy it. Don't know that I'd necessarily classify it as fun. I mean, the actual playing the games is fun. I like putting this content out there. There's also a fair amount of design work. I mean, this may seem like nothing, but actually creating the... Can I just go through here, or am I supposed to go on that panel? Okay, now that we've destroyed that... But yeah, just so people don't think I'm complaining about nothing, I'm in school, and one of the things I do for school, it has been a little while since I've talked about this. Look at that page. One of the things I do for school is I'm a game designer, and I work on game projects. And right now I am working on 4 different games. my primary game, I'm putting in 20 to 30 hours a week on average. I have a secondary team that I try to spend at least a couple hours every week on. And then the other two things are solo projects. So it's stuff that is for a grade that I'll never get published. My primary game will be available to people, but the rest of the stuff will not be. My solo projects. My primary and my secondary game will be. My solo projects are just for grading purposes, and they're not good enough. Oh, hello. Excuse me. They are not good enough to be put out there. Theoretically, I could make them the quality to be portfolio worthy. But that would require me. Excuse me. That would require me putting even more work into them. I just don't have the energy for that. Okay, and we will, as soon as we're done with this fight, we'll call it a wrap on this episode. Although that might take a little bit longer than I had anticipated. Nope, hit that thing, kill it. So I don't have one little guy running around. You'll notice the camera, when enemies go behind, they can become transparent. That's not anything like groundbreaking or anything. But I do kind of want... I have a project right now where I'm supposed to be making a really high quality camera controller. I think actually the camera controller for this game is pretty much exactly what I want. Is that whole thing, huh? There you go. Alright, and with that, we're going to call it a wrap on this episode. When we come back, we will finish getting through here. We actually don't have that much more left. But we'll finish up on the next episode, getting through the Lost Temple. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you on the next episode.